There's a lot to experience in Sucker Punch's new game, and some of it you may not even know about. Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 hidden secrets in Ghosts of Tsushima. For this list, we're looking at Ghost of Tsushima tips, tricks, items, and Easter eggs that you may not have known about. Keep in mind that we're talking about some hidden content, so a spoiler warning is in effect. Number 10. Resource spawn points. If you're the kind of player that likes to use tools and gadgets a lot, you probably have a tendency to run low on supplies. It doesn't help that you don't have to carry a lot in Ghost of Tsushima. Fret not, young samurai, there are ways to replenish your inventory without having to scavenge for flowers to trade with merchants and trappers. In every fort and village, items spawn in very specific locations. Arrows will often be found next to Mongol tents and watchtowers, chimes will be found in front of homes and workshops, and explosives like black powder bombs and sticky bombs almost always spawned underneath houses and wagons. So, you can save those flowers for that sweet sword kit you've been eyeballing. Number 9. Liberating Regions. Whether you're trying to finish the main story or get upgrades quicker, liberating regions early will make the game a lot easier. Not only do they reward you with reputation, but you'll also gain hard-to-find materials such as gold and silk from certain areas. On top of that, once an area is liberated, your map will dissolve the fog around the area, potentially revealing points of interest. Can't find a region that needs your help on the map? Look toward the sky for trails of black smoke, and you'll know where the Mongols are. Number 8. Exploration techniques. If you're aiming to complete everything in the game like me, then this is something you'll want to invest in early on. They don't sound like they'd be a big help, but on the contrary, exploration techniques can help you find points of interest quicker. While they don't give you the exact locations, they do point you in the direction of whatever you're looking for. So, if you're trying to find every fox den, bathe in every hot spring, honor every Shinto shrine, or retrieve every banner, you'll definitely want to get these ASAP. Number 7. An infamous secret. Sucker Punch may not have as many IPs as other studios, but the few they do have are considered some of PlayStation's best franchises. So of course they couldn't leave a franchise like Infamous sitting in the cold while we're busy playing samurais and ninjas. If you're wanting to carry a piece of Delsin Road throughout Jin's journey, you can find a headband called Band of the Second Sun at the Ami Monastery. Jin may look like he's wearing half of Delsin's beanie, but we can't help smiling at the headband's description. Number 6. Bowing to hidden altars. During your journey across Tsushima, you may come across not so conspicuous signs depicting a person bowing. What you have stumbled across isn't just some tourist spot. You found a hidden altar. These special shrines can be dedicated to characters, legends, or even animals. Bow to one by swiping down on the DualShock 4's touchpad, and you'll get a neat show from the environment. You may find yourself suddenly surrounded by fireflies or greeted by a swarm of frogs. Find all 10 and you'll pop a trophy, getting you one step closer to that platinum. Number 5. Be social. It's common nature for us to leave NPCs be on account of their scripted nature. Yes, your forced exposition is nice and all, but I don't care. Ghost of Tsushima, on the other hand, gives you plenty of reason to talk to NPCs. While passing through or exploring an area, you may see an NPC with a speech bubble close to them. Talking to them will either point you in the direction of a new mission or even a hot spring or fox den. It just goes to show that being friendly pays off. Number 4. Observing leaders. Learning all 4 sword stances is going to take some time, but there is a way to boost your progress. While treading around Mongolian territory, try to avoid being spotted and find the leader. You'll find them practicing their combat, and you're given the option to observe them. Doing this will reward you with a point towards your stance, and the best part is that this counts separately from when you take down the leader. In other words, it is possible to learn the final stance before heading on to the second part of the island. Number 3. Let nature be your guide. Ghost of Tsushima heavily encourages you to use your observational skills to find collectibles and new locations. As we've mentioned before, you can find Mongolian forts and attacked villages by heading toward pillars of black smoke. Other points of interest boast signifiers similar to this. Yellow birds will sometimes fly alongside you and try to lead you to a new mission or landmark. Fox dens are always located in trees brimming with a gold aura. Haiku spots will have songbirds circling in the sky, and hot springs will evaporate into the air at a decent height. Better to keep an eye out and explore your areas before moving on to your next objective. Number 2. Origami greatness awaits. This little Easter egg can only be found after you've completed the main campaign. As soon as you've regained control of Jin, you'll be able to walk around his abode, but before you go out and clean up whatever tasks you have left, take a look at his table. There, you'll see that Jin has crafted an assortment of origami based off several PS4 games. Many will recognize origami of Ratchet & Clank, God of War, The Last of Us Part 2, MLB The Show, Shadow of the Colossus, Gran Turismo Sport, Days Gone, Concrete Genie, Horizon Zero Dawn, Dreams, and even PlayStation London Studios logo to commemorate Blood and Truth perhaps. If this wasn't a perfect send-off for the PS4, we don't know what is. Want more video game content? Check out our gaming channel Mojo Plays and discover games and ideas you never knew existed. With more lists, breakdowns, and our latest series, Arcade Roulette.
Justin and John are in!
Oh.
Hey, is that Porky Pig? There's a lot of things being ripped off in this game.
Number 1. Armor Among Thieves. If you got the Sly 3 reference, then you can probably guess what this entry entails. No pun intended. Yes, you can retrieve a set of armor and gear based off Sucker Punch's legendary thief, Sly Cooper. You'll have to do a bit of exploring and combat to get it though. For starters, you'll have to acquire the Gosaku armor, which can be obtained after getting all 6 keys. Once you've dyed the Gosaku armor with Ocean's Guardian, retrieve the Sly Tanuki sword kit at the Pillar of Honor that sits east of Iwai Village, and find the Crooked Kama headband at the top of Jogaku Temple's pagoda. Put it together, and not only do you look like a total badass, but you'll also pop a hidden trophy. That's pretty cool. In the mood for more awesome gaming content? Be sure to check out this video here on Mojo Plays. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.